This next song I'd love to play for y'all is called Three Chords at a Time. And I named the EP after this record. One of my favorite songs that I've written, I was saying how I grew up a preacher's kid. I was a very stereotypical preacher's kid. I didn't listen to my dad, not because my dad was wrong or he's the best man there ever will be. It's just because my dad was always right. Because he's a preacher. He knew what was right. He knew what was best for me. So I was a very rebellious kid growing up on that end of things. I didn't really listen, didn't really give a darn. But then I'd turn on the radio, and I would hear a Johnny Cash song or a Charlie Daniels song or a Randy Travis song, and the moral of the song or the lesson from the song, the meaning of it, it would be a very similar lesson that my dad was trying to teach me. And if I heard it through the radio, I would listen, but if I heard it through my dad, I wouldn't. So I wrote a song around the premise of that, and it's about growing up three chords at a time through the radio and kind of having the radio raise you in a bit of a way. And it goes like this. I hope y'all like it. Grandpa left me that old Chevrolet. Didn't run, but the radio still played. And I sang along while Johnny taught me how to walk that line. And Hank Williams told me it's all right to cry. Guess the world just makes more sense with a country song, where the right is always right and the wrong is wrong. I learned to live and I learned to love right there in that old truck. Yeah, I grew up three chords at a time. I met a girl like Conway sang about. Fix the engine 'cause I had to take her out on the town. Then we'd pull over across that county line. Tailgate lovers, 6 strings and some wine all night. Guess the world just makes more sense with a country song, where the right is always right and the wrong is wrong. I learned to live, I learned to love right there in that old truck. Yeah, I grew up three chords at a time. Grandpa never knew the gift he gave me, or how that AM dial was gonna save me. Guess the world just makes more sense with a country song, where the right is always right and the wrong is wrong. I learned to live, I learned to love right there in that old truck. Yeah, I grew up three chords at a time. Yeah, I grew up three chords at a time. Grandpa left me that old Chevrolet. Didn't run, but the radio still played. Oh, thank you, thank you. It's really just a song about a truck, but you know, I love to do a little storytelling when I write. That's something that I love about songwriting. There's just something to telling a story for me that will never get old with country music. I love being able to get to do that.